Hi. It's been a couple of weeks. In fact, I've actually cooked a lot of stuff. We had my husband's 70th birthday party last weekend. I'm much younger than him. And I made a whole lot of 70s style food. So I made, I actually bought mini vol au vents and filled them with tuna mornay, which he wanted. We did devils on horseback. Then for the main meal, I did coq au vin blanc and beef Wellington, which was sort of okay, but I did one gluten-free and one not gluten-free. I did a potato bake and then just peas and carrots. And I made pistachio and lemon curd cake, which is an awesome cake. So I did do a lot of stuff, but sometimes when you're making a whole lot of things, you just don't have time to record. So I'm sorry about that. I'm pretty glad you didn't see me doing beef Wellington because it's not my forte. But tonight I am using up. So we've literally eaten out of last Saturday night's dinner like for the rest of the week. It's now Friday, and we had a bit of beef left over, bit of eye fillet left over. So I'm making, and we had, why do I need sour cream? I needed creme fraiche for something, so I'm using our sour cream. But beef and mushroom stroganoff is on the menu for tonight. So we'll get going. Check my volume, Mandy. You always forget this. Okay, we're all good. All right, so beef and mushroom stroganoff. Dog's not. Okay, start cooking. So place the varoma in position and weigh in 300 to 500 grams of Savoy cabbage. Well, I've just got some green cabbage and I have chopped it up like that. Possibly could have used the cutter, but anyway, that's all right. What I just need to make sure is that when it's cooking, I've got a bit of a hole in the middle so that the steam can circulate. And the other half of the cabbage, well, it was a half, and I don't like buying it in halves, but I really didn't need a whole one. I'll make coleslaw with. So that's that. Put that aside. Now the next bit is parsley for garnish. I'm not a garnish girl, so I'm bypassing that. All right, next, 200 grams of brown onion cut into wedges. Now it's really important that it is wedges. I think this is a bit over, but because it's going to use high heat, and you must use high heat. So you must have wedges for high heat, otherwise the high heat will not click on. Yeah, a bit more. That's all right. 30 grams of oil, some olive oil. Oops, a bit more oil to go my bit more onion. All right. Splash guard needs to go on. 3 minutes. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to have a quick little look on Cookie Do. At my recipe. Yeah, I want that for. Interesting. Oh, what on earth is happening here? We won't do that. What I just want to do is just want to find it online. What's that? Not sharing that. Hang on. Application windows. I don't want to do that. Let's have a look. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. So in my week, I don't know if you can hear that, we've got a nice sizzle going in the background. So what happens with high heat is it stirs and then it stops and you get a bit of a sizzle. It's like stirring with a saucepan. So going to my week. This is my choices of possible dinners tonight, but we're having the beef and mushroom stroganoff. So this is an awesome recipe. As I said, I'm subbing a couple of things. I didn't have butter mushrooms. I couldn't find them at the time. So I've got some bigger mushrooms, which I've just sliced. Meat stock paste, don't make meat stock paste, but I make chicken stock paste. So I'm popping that in, or if you don't have that, you just need vegetable stock paste. Pretty easy. And I've already got the heads up that he's going to won't be home till about 7. So it is 5:52 now. I'm making this. It's going to go in a thermoserver. What else have I been making? So let's go back to last week. Oh, yeah. Awesome. I was going to make these deviled eggs as well, but I didn't quite do that. But what I did make is the pistachio and lemon curd cake. And this is really delicious. If you've already got lemon curd, you don't need to remake this section. This is making lemon curd, so you can actually bypass that. Hang on. No, that's the cake. Where's my lemon curd bit? There's a lemon curd bit. Oh, here. There we are. That's the lemon curd bit. If you've already got lemon curd, just bypass that, which is good because you're meant to let it cool before you use it. But that is a really delicious cake if you're after a good cake. Tuna morna. I didn't quite make this because I didn't put all the sweet corn in, but I did make the mornay sauce, which I think should be here somewhere. Where are we? Cheese sauce. Made the cheese sauce. I also made a few little bundt cakes for a stall, a CWA stall, and this is the coq au vin recipe. I didn't do the mashed potato because I was doing a potato bake, which is also in there. Might go back. Oh, let's stop sharing and keep going with the recipe. All right, sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Smells amazing. Now, this is the thing. So, even though I've had to cook them in wedges, the onions in wedges, I can now blitz them up. All right. Down to speed, 5. So if you are if you want to chop anything faster than speed, 6 or above, you need to make sure that it's cooled to 60 degrees. But because we only went speed 5, it didn't matter. We could keep going. No, it didn't have to cool. So it's still a bit chunky, but I don't mind that. If you wanted it smaller, you'd need to wait for it to cool down and chop some more. All right, straight down the sides of the bowl. Now here's my beef. This is the leftover. Actually, I'm not going to put that bit in. Dog might score a bit more. Put this in. I think I'm probably just a little bit under. Oh no, there we go. And again, we're going to use the high heat. And it's going to cook for 7 minutes. So we'll see. I'm not sure I'm going to be talking with you for 7 minutes, but I can pause this. But what I did think I'd also share with you on Cookie Do is what I love about this recipe. It's a 30-minute recipe. So if you're in a hurry, with my created collections, I have 30-minute meals. And I've got a whole heap of recipes in here. So that actually should probably go into basics. But lemon, in fact, let's move it so you can see. You can actually do this and you can move the recipe. And I'm going to pop it into my basics, which is there. Gone. So these are all recipes that only take 30 minutes. This one has spiralized zucchini in it. We've got turkey taco bowl. We've got meatballs with tomato sauce. So just be mindful, if you're looking at meatballs, there is meatballs with tomato sauce. There is meatballs in tomato sauce. In tomato sauce, you need a blade cover peeler. And you also, it's a slow cook, whereas this is a quick one. The meatballs steam above the sauce. We've got soup, that could probably go to soup. This is an absolute favorite of mine. Or both of ours, actually. That's really delicious. And now with the spiralizer, that's really awesome and easy to make. This is a family favorite. Every time our son comes home from the US, that has to be on the menu. This is also exceptional, really is. Then we've got, other things. But anyway, a whole lot of options. They're just there. I haven't made that for a while. That's really nice too. In fact, I've got things to use up in the freezer before we move. The seared steak and rocket salad is a winner. Mushroom, any risotto is really good. So there's a whole lot of different options here that they all take 30 minutes. So I just thought that was a really nice way to organize and have a list of really quick meals. So there we go. So this is still going. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause and we will come back to it. Okay, so that's done. So it did ask me to scrape the bottom, so I will do that. And then 350 grams of button mushrooms. Well, as I said, I don't have button mushrooms. I've got a heap of mushrooms. And they are. 50 grams of tomato paste. Now, I don't use white wine because we don't have any open. So all I'm doing is putting some water in. If you had white wine open, that's fine. That'll be fine. 1 tablespoon of meat stock paste. As I said, I'm using use that spoon again. I'm using chicken stock paste, big spoonful. One tablespoon of ground paprika. Oops, stop there. Now, I never know. I'm using smoked. I don't know. I guess you use sweet or smoked, whatever you want. That's gone in. 1 pinch of salt. Remembering there's salt in the stock paste anyway. A good pinch of cayenne. It's quite spicy, but we'll put a bit of that in there. 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Get some more of this if I haven't got any in my cupboard. We are just about going to use it up, I think. There we go. All right. So now, remember we had the cabbage at the beginning? So we've got the cabbage in here. It's got a hole in the middle. I'm just rolling it forwards on my glider board. There we go. So it's not cooking underneath my my shelf there. Cupboards. Now that is going to cook for 15 minutes on reverse because we don't want to chop anything up. Aroma temperature. So we will come back. In the meantime, I'm going to wash my floor. Okay. Our cabbage is cooked on top. And what I've done in the meantime, apart from washing the floor, which is awesome, only awesome because I've got the Kobold, which it just makes it so easy. Anyway, have a look up the Kobold. In fact, I might put a link in the blurb with this video because it is absolutely awesome. It vacuums and mops at the same time. All right, so what I have done is I have boiled the kettle and I have put water in here in a thermoserver. And if you don't have a thermoserver, post a demo. These are absolutely awesome. Just warmed it up a little bit to start with. So that. I actually love this one because I think this is really presentable dinner party. You could make up this dish and present it on the table like this. Okay. Set the varoma aside. Okay. The varoma has to come again, actually. Oops. Okay, yeah, transfer cabbage to a thermoserver serving bowl. So that's going in there. Beautifully cooked. Oh, hot, 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 hot. Pause. Okay. Oh, hang on. So this is going to go, this is just literally in there. And then all I've got to do is add 100 grams of sour cream. And I've only got a teaspoon that's clean near here. But I'm going to take that off. Yum. Tear that. As I said, it's creme fraiche. Same difference. whole lot's going in. It'll be a bit over, but the whole lot's going in because what else am I going to use it for? A little bit left. So it's going to be super stroggy. You know what it's like when you leave things in the fridge. So I'll put extra in there. Stir to combine with a spatula. This is such a lovely dish, really is. It's a bit more stirring because I put more sour cream in, and you can see this being poured out here. So it's going on top of my cabbage. So much of it. Didn't do a great stir, did I? It's meant to feed 4, but this looks like it's going to feed us for days. There's a little bit of browning stuff on the bottom, but you'd expect that with the high heat. But I will put it on a big wash. There it is. Awesome. Let's go on there. Where's my thermoserver lid? Underneath here. That's got to stay warm for a little bit. Yeah. There we go. And I'm just going to check how many it's meant to serve. So what we can do is with our 3 dots, recipe detail, serves 4. Well, I'll tell you what, I reckon that's going to serve us 3 meals. So stroganoff all weekend, or stroganoff tonight, stroganoff on Sunday, stroganoff maybe Tuesday. All right. Well, look, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.